Calaveras County Library. It is a lot more than just books. Nowadays, it has so many resources for all of us from age 0 to 150, if you happen to be 150. And with so many of us living longer, all sorts of resources are needed for us to approach the different stages of our lives. And the Calaveras County Library has now reopened to the public, has been open actually a little while because of the COVID restrictions. So depending on the library site near you, you may want to go in and check it out. They have, like I said, a lot more than books. They have a lot of events. They have a lot of media resources, multimedia resources that are free to the community. They just do an amazing job. And today we're going to talk about the actual online resources, just an overview, because there is so much that the Calaveras County Library offers as community members as far as resources go. So today we're going to be talking about job resources, learning resources, and furthering your education resources no matter what your age is. So we're just going to scroll down. I just want to show you the website. It is library.calaverasgov.us, and we're just going to scroll down. Here is the catalog, and then below the catalog of books, which as you can see, you can find a book, a DVD, a music CD, audio book. There's also book kits for children of all ages. There's movies. There's, like I said earlier, there's just so many resources for us to take advantage of. And there are links, I should say, to job resources and learning resources. And one of those is the Brainfuse Vet Now and Job Now. And these are resources for veterans. And there's also, if any of you remember the Britannica encyclopedias and the huge Britannica encyclopedia kind of library in and of itself? They went online a very, very long time ago. And you can actually access their information online through our Calaveras County Library. There are courses for job skills. GetSetUp is a site for older adults who want to learn all sorts of different topics. And then further down, we're going to be actually going back up to the GetSetUp site, so you can take a look at that. And then there's Hoopla, which is a digital media service that allows you to borrow all sorts of movies and music and audiobooks and ebooks. And like I said, as I'm scrolling down, there's a Brainfuse library that actually has a lot of exam prep if you're like changing careers or you're retiring and you want to embark on a new career. There's all sorts of exam prep help for that. LinkedIn Learning, and many of you, I'm sure, have heard of LinkedIn. It is one of the top resources for networking for professionals in the world. And you have a link right here on the Calaveras County Library website to that as well. And then there's also digital literacy for K through 12, and nice little poet laureate press release from the Calaveras County Library honoring our first poet laureate, who was Conrad Levasseur. And if you haven't read any of his poetry, you might want to go into the library and check out one of his books. And as I'm scrolling down, there's just all sorts of options for us. And the Skillshare is actually sort of interesting because it offers opportunities for freelancing and owning your own business and getting ramped up into those topics. So I'm going to scroll back up here. And we're going to go to GetSetUp. This is classes for older adults. And it is a really easy to navigate website. And as you can see, it's super, super easy to navigate. We're just going to listen to the video.
Welcome to GetSetUp. Are you ready to make learning your superpower and meet new friends? Here at GetSetUp, we've created a vibrant community that participates together in live classes instructed by older adults. But it's more than classes. It's also about making connections. Unlike other learning platforms on GetSetUp, you ask questions, talk with instructors, and share experiences with other participants. And there are more ways to get involved. You can lead a discussion group or host your own social hour. If you have a passion, you will find others on GetSetUp to share it with. We are the fastest growing online community for older adults learning and having fun together. To join our community, start by taking a class and unlock your own superpowers.
So as you can see, there's a lot that this site has to offer. They're all free classes. There's classes, and which we'll look at right now, and they cover a multitude of different topics and every single day of the week, right? So today is Thursday, obviously St. Patrick's Day that I'm talking to you on. Hope you're wearing your green. As I wait for this to load up, my computer is being a little slow. And if your computer is slow, just kind of wait for it. Like this is being slow. So I'm just going to go back to the home screen. And hopefully that's not going to start again, and it didn't. So these are some classes. So there's obviously new member lounge, a new member orientation that will take you through this particular GetSetUp site, and they're all the time. As you can see, I'm circling it. This was only 11 minutes ago. You can learn how to use Zoom if you don't know how to use Zoom. You can learn how to use your Android smartphone. You can learn how to help the people in Ukraine, actually, if that's what you want to do. And there's live classes all the time on this particular site. Even Amazon Prime, they teach you how to navigate and Prime and use all of the services that provides. And if you're looking for ways to exercise online, there are quite a few actually in our county, in our area, but on this particular site, you can just book your different classes. So this particular site, and they have teachers right from all over. And it's all free. So you can learn something new, you can move your body, you can exercise, you can do all sorts of things. And that is free with your Calaveras County Library card. And then you go back here, we'll go back to the library site itself, and we're going to go up to the Brainfuse site, which is in particular, we're going to go into the veterans part of it, but there is a Job Now site that also caters to people who are not veterans. So as soon as you have a library card, you can put your library card number in. So I'm just going to put mine in. And as you will see, I will blur it out so you can't see it. But all you have to do is go online at the Calaveras County Library website, and you can actually get a library card from them on the website too. So you don't actually have to go into the library to use their services, but the library is just a really cool place to visit. So as you can see, if you're actually looking for help for jobs, there's live job coaching. There's a veteran navigator for veterans who are looking for benefits and community resources. And look at all these tools for job seekers. I mean, resume coaching, interview coaching, unemployment assistance if you need some help in that way. If you're a young person or have a child or grandchild who is looking to figure out whether they want to go to college or what career they want to go through, they can use the e-parachute size, job resources, resume templates. I mean, there's just so much here, and it's all free. So the tools for learners, it's good for job seekers and just people who are wanting to learn more. So we're going to click on the Learn Now and look at all these classes. These are broad topics, right? Middle school, high school entrance test, high school equivalency, college entrance test prep, college now. So you open it up and you can get help with the application process, how to apply to college. And, many people go back to college after they retire. So all of this can, apply to people who are a little older as well. And then as far as career prep and job resources, look at all this from accountants to, wow, to veterinarians. It's just amazing. And you wouldn't really think that the library, our local library, has all these amazing resources. You can learn computer skills. If you don't know Word or Excel or PowerPoint, these are all much needed skills if you're going into any sort of job in today's world. So even just to have a basic understanding of how these programs work is really, really great. And just go under computers and technology, and there you go. Microsoft Word for beginner, intermediate, advanced, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, which is their email program, and you can even learn computer programming. And then there's also research and presentation skills. What a lot of people are doing now is they're finding online websites. So I'm just going to scroll back up to share their own knowledge. So with that research, I'm going to try and do this slowly because I know if it's too fast, it's a little difficult to follow with your eyes. But as far as presentation skills, communication skills, we'll click on that. You can start your own class, put it up on YouTube. Here at the Calaveras Community Television, Public Access Television Studio, we could actually help you with that, no problem. And you can put your classes up, your experiences up. You can start your own YouTube channel with these communication skills that you learn here on this website. And again, it's all free. So I'm going to, so there's tools for learners. And there's, again, veterans support, job tools, again, all these live resume, live interview, unemployment assistance, job resources, expert help, and again, all free with your Calaveras County Library card. So I'm going to go back to the library website. I may have to go back all the way through. And that's what happens too. So sometimes you just click back and back. It's much easier than typing it all in. So here we are. And so these are the children's services too. Make sure you go over and follow them on Facebook. And then library and county events. There's just so much. So this is just an overview. I just wanted to make sure that you saw the job section of it so that you know that there are resources if you're looking for a job, if you're looking to get back into the job market, if you are retired and maybe you want to go out and do a little work. There's all sorts of resources out there for you. And then there's also, like I said, this GetSetUp for older adults is just an amazing website to do that too. So in the future, I'm going to take you through some more in-depth, actually, programs that show you what else the library has to offer and maybe walk you through a couple of these classes so that you can get familiar with them, so that when you go online, and you can do that for free at the library too, that you feel comfortable and more familiar, and then are able to actually take advantage of all that the Calaveras County Library has to offer. So thank you for joining me today, and I will talk to you again soon.